What if I told you that you could use natural ingredients that you may already have in your kitchen to restore the sharp memory, intense focus, and crystal clear mental clarity that have been evaporating? What if I told you that the forgetfulness that has been causing you so much anxiety, the morning fog that prevents you from thinking clearly, and the frustration of having a word on the tip of your tongue but being unable to say it are not signs of aging, but rather of a nutritional deficit that you can begin to address today? I've worked with senior citizens for more than 20 years, and during that time, I've seen things that have profoundly affected me and taught me things that no medical textbook could adequately convey. I've witnessed bright men who have a lifetime of experiences, stories, and wisdom gradually lose their mental acuity. When their grandchildren's names are forgotten, significant dates are confused, or they wonder if they've taken their medication, I've seen the worry in their eyes. It's as if their minds are becoming more and more clouded by the terrible fear that they're losing themselves. But, and this is the most crucial part, I have also witnessed incredible changes that appear to be miracles, but are actually the proper application of nutrition science. I've seen how Don Miguel, a man in his 70s, was able to forget where he put his keys every few minutes and no longer remember the names of his beloved grandchildren. He lived in shame over his frequent mistakes, but he was able to regain his memory in just 6 weeks by changing what he put on his plate every day. And I've witnessed how Doña Beatriz, 68, lived in fear, thinking she was getting Alzheimer's or dementia because she was losing her memory every day. However, after a month of following a diet that included 7 very specific ingredients, she began to dream vividly, remember details exactly, and feel alive again. She wrote to me in tears of happiness, saying her mind had awakened again. Now pay close attention, because this is the most important thing I'll ever say. This is real, solid, and proven nutritional science, not magic, empty promises, or a miracle product. You are not destined to experience memory loss simply because you are getting older, and your brain does not deteriorate without cause. What's happening is that your brain isn't getting the vital nutrients it needs to work well, heal itself every day, and reestablish those priceless neural connections that have deteriorated over time. I'll show you today what these 7 natural ingredients are and how they can give your brain the vitality you believed was gone forever. I'll go into great detail about what each one does at the cellular level inside your body, how to properly prepare it so it works, and when to take it to maximize its effects. I'll give you a comprehensive, simple, and effective recipe at the end that combines the best of them into a single, revitalizing beverage that you can prepare in your kitchen right now. Before delving into this important information, though, I would like to know where you are viewing from today. Please share your nation or city in the comments. I find it exciting to feel a strong connection to this group of people who are fighting to keep their mental clarity, who are not accepting decline as their fate, and who are looking for practical, natural, and efficient solutions. Write the word memory in the comments if you've ever felt your memory isn't responding the way it used to. If you've ever felt the bitter frustration of forgetting things you used to remember with ease, or if your sleep has been interrupted one night by your silent fear of memory loss. I want you to be here with me as I share this discovery that has the potential to completely transform your life, because I'm going to reveal a truth about memory and aging that few people dare to share. And what you hear could permanently change your understanding of what's going on inside your brain when you start losing things. According to a startling Stanford University study, when given comprehensive memory tests, over 40% of adults over 65 exhibit obvious symptoms of mild cognitive impairment, and that's only the beginning of the story. Despite the fact that many people fear dementia or Alzheimer's disease with genuine fear, The majority of these cases are actually caused by a specific nutritional deficiency that can be totally reversed when you give your brain the exact nutrients it needs to function properly. This is the part that makes a huge difference and gives you hope again. Despite making up only 2% of your body weight, your brain uses 20% of your daily energy, making it the most demanding organ in your body. It's a very complicated machine that requires glucose to produce energy, oxygen to remain active, healthy fats to form its membranes, certain vitamins to produce neurotransmitters, and vital amino acids to continuously repair itself. Your brain automatically switches into survival mode when these nutrients start to run low, whether as a result of a poor diet or because your body absorbs them less well as you age. Neural connections weaken, cell-to-cell communication slows, and the brain becomes inefficient. Exactly what you experience when you experience frequent forgetfulness, mental confusion, difficulty concentrating, and that thick fog that won't go away. The really encouraging part, though, is that your brain has a remarkable, almost miraculous ability known as neuroplasticity. Even if you are in your 70s or 80s, you can still use your brain to form new neural connections, repair damaged ones, and regain cognitive abilities you believed were lost forever. All it needs is the correct materials, which are exactly what I'm going to tell you are found in the 7 natural ingredients. The first brain-nourishing food is a potent blend of whole oats and chia seeds. Don't undervalue its simplicity. This combination is one of the most comprehensive fuels you can give your brain. Let's start with the 7th ingredient, oats with chia seeds. Beta-glucans and vitamin B1 thiamine, which is essential for converting glucose into actual energy for your brain cells, are abundant in oats, making them more than just a typical grain. Lack of it causes your brain to literally run out of fuel, which manifests as mental exhaustion, disorientation, sluggishness, and lack of focus. However, the true power comes when you combine oats with chia seeds, which are high in alpha-linolenic acid, an omega-3 that protects your neural cells' membranes from the silent inflammation that gradually erodes brain connections. And here's where the majority of people unknowingly make a deadly error. A study that was published in the Journal of Nutrition and Health Sciences found that eating chia seeds for just 8 weeks significantly increases older adults' working memory and thinking speed. Additionally, this combination helps stabilize blood sugar levels, avoiding the energy dips that cause your mind to become sluggish and confused, according to research from the University of Toronto. When I looked over her breakfast, I realized it was just coffee and white bread. I remember Doña Elena, a patient in her 70s, coming to me in desperation, saying her head felt heavy when she woke up and she couldn't focus until almost noon. I made a straightforward suggestion. Use oats and chia seeds in place of that empty breakfast. When she called 2 weeks later, she was thrilled to report that she woke up feeling clear-headed and that the clarity persisted throughout the day, as if someone had cleaned the glass of her mind. It's simple to make. Combine 2 tablespoons of whole oats, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, and a cup of water or unsweetened plant milk. To enhance the flavor and add vitamins, add a half-ripe banana or a small apple. Let it sit for 5 minutes until the chia releases its gel and activates its power. Eat it for breakfast at least 5 times a week. Put oats in the comments right away if you plan to give it a try. The 6th component, gelatin with turmeric and honey, is one of the most underappreciated yet potent. Many people mistakenly believe that collagen or gelatin is only for the skin or joints. A basic structural protein called collagen enters the blood vessels in your brain, particularly the blood-brain barrier, which acts as a barrier to protect your most valuable organ. Toxins, heavy metals, and inflammation enter unchecked and begin harming neural cells when this barrier deteriorates over time as a result of collagen deficiency. The best is hydrolyzed collagen or natural, unflavored gelatin, which supply the amino acids required to fix those subtle, imperceptible damages. But something even more amazing occurs when turmeric is added. Curcumin promotes the synthesis of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, which is a chemical that literally tells your brain to make new neurons and make the ones that are already there stronger. Polyphenols found in pure honey enhance synaptic plasticity, the area where memories are created and stored. Even in individuals exhibiting signs of decline, this combination enhances memory, attention, and cognitive function, according to a study published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience. The most exciting part is that one morning, 75-year-old Don Arturo told me in a weary voice that he woke up multiple times every night and felt as though he hadn't slept. I suggested this mix before bed. When he returned 3 weeks later, he had changed, claiming to have slept soundly and woken up with a clear head for the first time in years. The recipe is straightforward but effective. Dissolve 1 tablespoon of high-quality unflavored gelatin in 1/2 cup of hot water. Add a teaspoon of pure honey and a pinch of ground turmeric, stir thoroughly, and drink tonight 3 to 5 times a week. The timing is important because your brain uses its deep cleaning system while you're sleeping, which is when the collagen and antioxidants repair damaged connections. The fifth component, eggs with spinach, is a biological treasure that many people don't realize. Eggs and sautéed spinach in olive oil create a memory-enhancing combination that is nearly ideal. The best natural source of choline is eggs. Your body uses choline to create acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that aids in memory, concentration, and learning. 1 egg a day may make the difference between confusion and clarity in older adults. Acetylcholine deficiency weakens neural cell signals, causing persistent forgetfulness, mental slowness, and loss of concentration. Antioxidants lutein and zeaxanthin, which shield brain tissue from aging, are also found in the yolk. However, the true power lies in the proper combination of eggs, spinach, and olive oil. The latter enhances absorption and maintains the flexibility of neural membranes, while spinach supplies magnesium, iron, and folic acid, all of which are necessary for the production of neurotransmitters. Combining eggs with leafy greens improves verbal and visual memory, according to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. 71-year-old Doña Marta once expressed concern that she felt as though she was losing her memory of everything. Tests revealed that she was seriously lacking in iron and choline. 4 times a week, I suggested a simple dish of sautéed spinach in extra virgin olive oil with 2 boiled eggs. She came back smiling a month later, claiming to have no trouble remembering names and numbers. Cook a cup of fresh spinach in a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil with a pinch of sea salt and boil 2 eggs. This is a simple dish to prepare and can be eaten for breakfast or dinner at least 4 times a week. Don't be fooled by its simplicity. The 4th ingredient, warm water with fresh ginger and lemon when you wake up, actually plays a crucial role in brain-blood circulation. Gingerol, which is found in ginger, dilates blood vessels, enabling oxygen-rich, nutrient-rich blood to reach all of the neural cells. Vitamin C and flavonoids found in lemons protect artery elasticity and counteract free radicals that damage brain tissue. After working in medicine for more than 20 years, I've discovered a basic principle. You have to cleanse your brain before you can nourish it. This is because an inflamed brain will not benefit from any supplements, and it's the reason why so many people's memory problems aren't resolved. Ginger significantly enhances cognitive function and response speed in older adults, according to research published in the International Journal of Preventive Medicine. I suggested this morning routine after 69-year-old Don Ricardo expressed anxiety about feeling as though his mind was moving slowly, as if he were thinking inside a dense cloud. He said the fog had cleared, and he was able to think clearly again when he returned 2 weeks later, changed. The simple yet effective ritual involves grating a teaspoon of fresh ginger into a cup of warm, not boiling water, adding half a lemon, mixing thoroughly, and letting it sit for 5 minutes. Drink it 4 times a week before breakfast on an empty stomach. You'll be surprised at how much it changes. The third component is pure cocoa with cinnamon, which blends pleasure and medicine. By pure cocoa without additives, I don't mean industrial chocolate that is loaded with sugar. 3 potent effects of cocoa include theobromine, which gently stimulates the nervous system without causing anxiety, flavonoids, which increase blood flow to the hippocampus, which stores memories, and magnesium, which is necessary for quick, accurate cell communication. Cinnamon's active ingredient, cinnamon aldehyde, shields neural cells from oxidative stress while regulating blood sugar levels to avoid glucose spikes that age and silently irritate your brain. Flavonoid-rich cocoa significantly enhances contextual memory, according to the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry. And a Columbia University study found that people who eat pure cocoa every day for 3 months build a denser, more effective neural network. Every afternoon, 74-year-old Doña Lucia experienced extreme mental exhaustion. I suggested cocoa with cinnamon. After 2 weeks, she reported that her mind remained alert throughout the day and that she no longer experienced the 4 p.m. slump. It is simple to prepare. Dissolve a tablespoon of pure cocoa in a cup of hot water or unsweetened plant milk, then add a pinch of cinnamon. Drink the mixture in the morning or afternoon when you start to feel like your energy levels are waning. Put cocoa in the comments right away if you plan to give it a try. This brings us to the second ingredient, bone broth. Slow-cooked homemade bone broth with garlic and onion is not your typical soup. Rather, it is structural medicine, full of easily absorbed collagen, glycine, proline, and vital minerals. Few people realize that glycine is a remarkable neurotransmitter that aids in deep brain relaxation, enhances memory consolidation while you sleep, and repairs the glial cells that clean your brain while you're asleep. Allicin and quercetin, 2 sulfur compounds found in garlic and onions, function as internal cleansing agents, eliminating toxins from the nervous system and putting an end to the mild inflammation that causes invisible brain damage. The Nutrients Journal verified that after consuming a broth high in collagen for 12 weeks, older adults' short-term memory and emotional stability significantly improved. I suggested that 77-year-old Don Fernando drink a cup of this broth every night because he had insomnia and woke up every morning with a cloudy head. He claimed that 3 weeks later he slept soundly and awoke with a clear head. It's easy to prepare. Boil chicken or beef bones in a liter of water for at least 2 hours. Then add 2 cloves of garlic, half an onion, and sea salt. Strain and drink a hot cup every day. The apple cider vinegar is added to extract minerals. The first ingredient, the master formula, the most potent of all, is warm water with natural gelatin, lemon, and turmeric on an empty stomach. This mixture is the secret to brain renewal because it creates the perfect environment for neural connection repair and reactivation. Gelatin supplies the glycine and proline needed to repair myelin, the sheath that surrounds nerves. Lemon promotes absorption and aids in the liver's removal of toxins. And turmeric increases the production of BDNF, the hormone that tells your brain to produce new neurons. According to a University of California study, older adults who took turmeric and collagen together for 8 weeks saw a 25% increase in working memory, which could mean the difference between forgetting everything and remembering things clearly. 80-year-old Doña Carmen arrived with her daughter, claiming that her mother had forgotten everything and that they were in a desperate situation. I suggested using this formula for 4 weeks on an empty stomach. A few days later, I received a heartfelt phone call informing me that her mother was remembering and talking like she used to. Drink it on an empty stomach at least 4 times a week. The ritual involves dissolving a tablespoon of unflavored gelatin in half a cup of hot water, adding half a lemon's juice, a pinch of turmeric, and a pinch of black pepper to increase absorption by more than 200 times. Imagine combining the best ingredients into a single daily routine. Your perfect morning for brain renewal. Warm water with lemon and ginger when you wake up, gelatin and turmeric after 30 minutes, breakfast of oat shake, chia, and eggs with spinach, afternoon cocoa with cinnamon if you're feeling mentally exhausted, and nightly bone broth or gelatin with honey. Your body reacts if you follow this for 2 weeks. Many of my patients report that by the 3rd or 4th day, the mental fog starts to clear up, forgetfulness goes down, and some begin to dream clearly once more, all of which are indicators that your brain is healing. After 3 weeks, mood, vitality, and energy return in addition to memory improvement. Real healing is a daily process, so don't trust miracle pills. Sometimes your brain needs a cup of warm water with lemon and turmeric instead of a prescription drug. Tell me in the comments which ingredient you'll try first. If this video gave you hope where surrender was before, hit like, share it with someone in need, and subscribe to the channel. Every neural cell you repair is a memory you save, and every connection you fortify is a moment of clarity you regain. Take care of your mind and honor it by properly feeding it. I hope your week is filled with mental clarity, sharp memory, and bright ideas. We'll see you in the next video, where we continue to protect your brain health with genuine awareness and useful solutions. Never forget that, with the correct nourishment, your brain can regenerate at any age.